What's going on YouTube? Sensei Domino here. I wanted to do a real quick video of the 1960 Topps baseball cards that I picked up in the month of January. 1960 Topps is probably my favorite set from the 60s. I love the multi-photo fronts that they have. I like how the names alternate colors one to the next, and I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. So I picked up a couple multiplayer lots. They weren't very large, 8 to 10 cards a piece, I guess. But some of the names, I'm a pretty big fan of, so I decided to pick them up. And I'll start with this nice Gil Hodges. Card looks really clean, but if you look on the back, there's a crease right here. But the eye appeal is nice on this card. You can barely see the crease right there if I shine a light on it. But Gil Hodges himself, I'm certainly glad he finally made it into the Hall of Fame. He's been more than deserving, so I'm happy to pick up that card. Next, we have another Hall of Famer, Nelly Fox. This is probably the card in the worst condition in the lot, but considering it's a Hall of Famer, I'm okay with it being included. Anytime you can kind of call a Hall of Fame player's card in a lot a throw-in, I think you're doing okay. Next, we have another Hall of Famer, Hoyt Wilhelm. This is him with Roy Face, the fork and knuckler card. Hoyt Wilhelm's cards are relatively affordable, considering I'm on a budget. He's kind of a nice target to add to my collection, I guess. Here's another guy I'm a pretty big fan of, Billy Martin. Not a Hall of Famer, but I like the style of play. He was kind of gritty and, fiery, and I like players like that. He's probably just as known for his managerial career as he is for his playing career. I mean, how many times did he get fired by George Steinbrenner? 4 or 5? He was actually a Texas Ranger manager for a little bit, I think 72 or 73. 73, I guess. Here's Frank Howard's rookie card. I was actually pretty surprised at how affordable this card is, considering what type of player he was. There is a print streak right there, but I guess I'm okay with that. I mean, Frank Howard was a pretty good player, and he moved here to Arlington when the Senators made their move, so he's got some Texas Ranger history, so I'm glad to pick this up. And next, this is a guy that I honestly think deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He was pretty good for, 7, 8 years. One of the best southpaws in the game. If I remember right, I think he started 3 All-Star games, pitched in 7 total. Certainly was an ace. I like picking up his cards. They're super affordable. I think he's listed basically a common. He's one of the better commons out there. Here's another guy I'm a pretty big fan of, Curt Flood. I think this is his 2nd year. He was pivotal in bringing free agency to Major League Baseball. He's a really good player, too. I mean, he basically sacrificed his career for the game. So I like picking his cards up when I can. Here's a Johnny Padres. This is when he was with the Dodgers, but he spent a lot of years in Brooklyn, playing with the Brooklyn Bums. Next, another guy that I enjoy collecting, Vada Pinson. I actually ended up with 2 of these because this card was in both lots that I purchased. Both are in pretty good condition. Here's the other one. This one's got a print spot here and a little one right there, but yeah, the corners are pretty nice. I wouldn't expect that any of these cards, even the better cards, would be any more than a 5 or a 6 if I got them graded, if that. But again, I just love this set. I'm more than happy to keep these raw. Here's a Harvey Keen. He was more known for me for being the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers when they made the run in the early 80s. Harvey's Wall Bangers. This one's got some corner wear and there's a scratch right here, but here's a pretty good player, I guess. Next, this guy was a pretty good pitcher, Camilo Pascual, strikeout pitcher. This card's in pretty good condition. I don't know if he'd be considered a semi-star or not, but I don't mind having this in my collection. Next, we have a World Series hero, Bobby Chomp Thompson. This card is with the Boston Red Sox, which is kind of weird. But, you know, some of the greats in the game end up in weird uniforms towards the end of their careers. It's no different with Bobby Thompson. Next, we have a Jimmy Pearson. He was kind of quirky. I don't mind quirky players. Corners are kind of bad on this, but otherwise it's pretty clean. Next we have a Harvey Haddocks. What I like about his career is he's probably involved in one of the best games ever pitched. Looks like Bruce, one point in time, owned this card. I didn't even notice that until now. But Harvey Haddocks pitched a 12-inning perfect game and ended up losing the game in the 13th inning. If I remember right, he was pitching against Lou Burdett or something with the Braves. I think he ended up with a 1-hitter and lost. That's just tough. 12-inning perfect game. I mean, we might never see that again. Here's a Jim Mudcat Grant. Pretty nice card. Corners are a little rough, but that's okay. And last card I have is a Mike Quayle. If I remember right, he was on the Baltimore Orioles teams that were dominant in the early 70s. So I'm happy to pick this up. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed looking at those cards. I have another stack of cards from, I guess, 63 to 79 that I'll make another video for here in the next day or so. But until then, thanks for watching the video, and I'll talk to you again soon.